Hey there, guys. So this popped up on my feed, and it's actually local Houston politics. So we're going to be going over this, but it was actually really crazy. I did not expect everything that would happen here. There seems to be a dispute over a budget, and maybe this is something that I need to follow as a story. But yeah, it was from my first reactions, it was like Lina Hidalgo was totally in the wrong because I've been a part of college. Politics. I forget what it was called, but no, I was the treasurer. And so, and not that I'm qualified to be treasurer, but I was pretty much like the Ron Swanson of the local community college around here for a little bit. And yeah, so like we'd have quorum, and quorum there's special rules, and it goes by Robert's rules. And so they're trying to have like a quorum here, and there's rules to it, and they're just not being followed. So watch this.
We're not completely through with the budget process here in terms of what else may be there. We do know that there are discretionary dollars we spend money to turn. The total budget for the general fund in Harris County is roughly $2.8 billion. What I consider discretionary spending is over $500 million. We've not even begun to vet the $500 million and whether or not we could find dollars there to support programs like this or other programs. So I don't even think we have enough data to think. We need to go to the voters because we hadn't fully vetted all the spending we're currently doing and what the cuts that could be made, should be made in some of those areas. So I'll not be supporting the motion. Thank you.
Thank you.
So what it sounds like is that there is a $500 million education proposal, and we already get federal money that comes in for a federal system. That's what it sounds like, at least. Yeah, so they're going to continue on here in just a second, but apparently they haven't had this proposal for 2 weeks. And watch this.
And to clarify, this expands the program. That's why it's $60 million. We have not been able to have any of the school districts, et cetera, pick this up. And counties indeed work on this. Even Republican-led counties that went for President Trump. We have, for example, Escambia County here, Florida, Platte County, Missouri, of course, Travis County, Texas, but we already know this is popular. Commissioner Ellis, Commissioner Garcia, and then Commissioner Briones. And what I'm going to do is bring the kids here and ask each member yes or no. Yes, Commissioner Garcia.
Point of order. We are proceeding with
Robert's
the
rules.
debate improperly because there's been a motion made, no second, and we're in discussion. So
I didn't make a motion. I just read what it's going to be.
no,
So he's trying to educate.
No, I didn't say. I didn't.
Yes, you
Okay,
did.
well, I take it back. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Commissioner.
My education's important.
That is a simmering burn.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Okay,
And
Commissioner.
she doesn't actually even get it. So yeah. Yeah, she's not following quorum. So what happens is they're discussing the motion of whether these kids could come up and give their testimony first, but they're dismissing the motion, or they're voting to not carry through with the motion, or go through with it. And so now, yeah, so that's her original motion. I'm trying to follow through this myself because first time watching, I was like, what is happening here?
Commissioner Ramsey, did you have something else to add? Commissioner Briones.
So yes, thank you.
This is where it gets crazy.
Especially to all the kids who took the time to come and all the educators.
Kids, come on down. Let's see if she says yes or no. Come on down over here. Come on.
So like, what is happening? This guy's like, what is happening?
Come on.
She's in the middle of speaking. She has her opportunity to vote yes or no on the motion, and she's able to talk about why she's voting yes or no.
This is not about politics.
And
This is about
she's
kids.
yelling.
Come on
She's
down.
yelling. She's peeking right
Excuse
there.
me, Judge Hidalgo. Part of education is respect.
Part of education is respect. That is so true and really kind of fundamental, honestly.
Judge,
Why would anyone respect that?
Judge,
Excuse me, point of order.
talk
with
over and
regard
then
to
move on.
decorum.
yes.
And this is a Houston, Harris County. This is like a lot of money that they're talking about. So she says it's $60 million, I guess. But he is saying that it's like a $500 million proposal that'll be from the state that they haven't vetted yet. So that's what he's saying.
Yeah, state your point of order. Commissioner?
I mean, we have to take a look at the facts of what's actually happening, but she is really not allowing them to carry on with their arguments, which is, I mean, she's shutting down their speech as the judge. Like, this is the woman at the center here that's like basically fighting the other people that are
This
in
is in
precincts.
breach of the decorum rules, and I
Harris
have the
County
floor
Precinct
to
4.
speak, and I deserve to be able to speak without being interrupted, as we have been patiently listening to everybody as well.
Oh my goodness. She's good at her job, but
Judge,
she's also like, I would not want to be
We've
her
been
kid.
very lax on this. Certainly this meeting because of the children, but we're not supposed to have public demonstrations and excess noise, obviously, from
Right.
from
Yeah,
the
I
audience.
normally do that.
I
They've
just want
stopped,
to
so-
remind everyone.
She's talking over him.
So, okay.
Yeah, thank you.
He's being
So,
very
yes, thank
respectful
you.
to her.
As a mom of 3 little kids,
Maybe
as
overly.
a former teacher, and as the daughter of retired teachers of 50 years, education is of paramount importance,
Certainly.
period. Teaching our kids is of paramount importance, period. And this proposal came 2 weeks ago.
Our kids.
The ARPA
If you're talking
investment
about
was
parents.
always a one-time pilot for the contract slot proposal. So this proposal is 2 weeks old. When we look down the road in Travis County, they spent 2 years working with subject matter experts.
We spent 4 years.
Excuse
We
me,
put 4
Judge,
years as a
please
judge.
be
The
respectful.
judge
At
is
least
operating in activism like this. I don't know. It just doesn't seem right to me. I mean, I suppose. Well, so a judge acting this way, doing activism, like obviously, like a lot of the founders, they were ministers and they were also proclaimers and they were also governors. So I mean, that's not unheard of. But I don't know. It just feels like it's a weird thing for a judge to be participating in activism for a bill she's trying to get voted on, and she's the Harris County judge. Like, it seems like there'd be a conflict of interest there.
Education
model the
is
behavior.
truth-telling. Don't give the kids this example of making things
truth-telling?
up. This has been going on for 4 years.
things up.
excuse me.
So-
Our
years.
children
So going on for 4 years, she's trying to say that there's a detailed process that they might not be able to understand. Honestly, it's like she's having to explain this to a bunch of inner city school kids about how development process works in Houston. And she's saying that this proposal came 2 weeks ago, and she's saying that they've been working on it for 4 years. Maybe they've been talks, but it doesn't sound like she was going through the proper channels of what she should be doing, like talking about working with subject matter and having professional opinions before moving on with a massive state proposal.
are here, so you should please try to be respectful and focus on the work.
By saying the truth.
Line is this half-baked proposal
4
did
years.
not have robust stakeholder engagement. It does not have a detailed program, does not have a detailed budget.
4 years
And it does
designed
asking
not
with
for
your
the
have
money.
the program evaluation. The
That's what I think.
projects we're doing, which again was a one-time ARPA investment through 2026, and everything has been crystal clear on that. The evaluation done by a third party will be available next year in 2026.
Saying,
Is that
okay, you
correct,
can
Judge?
look further at it in a year. I mean, that to me, I want government to operate slower like that. I don't want them to just like get some proposal from some popularly elected judge pushing an agenda.
Evaluation.
That's correct.
Doctor,
There is an annual-
Is this an evaluation? Yes or no?
Point of order.
Judge,
Not the final
Commissioner Briones
evaluation.
has the
Right.
floor.
It's the first 2 years.
Judge.
We have to wait 20 years to know if these kids
Point of
graduate
order.
college.
Judge,
Point of order.
Next year and then 20 years to
Commissioner Garcia,
graduate
state your point of
college. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Point of order. Commissioner Briones has the floor.
Who says that they need
Be
to
a
go
good
to
example
college?
for the children.
yes, Commissioner Briones.
Is this
We
how
are
we're going to
committed-
conduct court from now on? Because if this is how we're going to do it, we will do this again and we'll reference this case.
This should be a
This is how we're
reference.
going to do court.
Okay.
This
Kangaroo
is
court
totally
right here.
against what we should be doing according to decorum. And I can't believe you're sitting there.
The problem is we've moved so far away from decorum that people don't even realize. They're like, oh, well, maybe this is just truth telling. Maybe this is how it's supposed to be. And it's like we're moving backwards in time. It's like archaic, becoming uncivilized.
If I may continue, please, without any interruptions. Again, this is about the process, not the policy. Childhood education, early childhood education, and education at all levels is of paramount importance. But this proposal came
Paramount.
2 weeks ago.
False.
We have been working with the Gulf
Let her
Coast
stop.
Workforce
Let her
Board.
finish.
This region gets $328 million and most of it is invested in Harris County. The Gulf Coast Workforce Board is on first for early childhood education.
We're working with them.
We need, excuse me. We
Gulf Coast
need to
Workforce Aid
maximize. So
is
these
on.
are
So they're trying to
federal
push people
dollars
to the
sent
Gulf
to the state,
Force, I guess.
sent to the Workforce Board.
Okay,
They
Workforce
need
Board.
to
Money.
be optimized and scaled.
they're trying to keep the jobs
and
that they
are
need
on
in
first
Houston
to set
and
up
push
a
those
new
jobs, I think.
program without a detailed
We worked with
plan,
them to design
budget.
this.
Excuse me,
See, like,
please.
what is
Falsehoods
going
are not
on here?
appropriate in front of children.
Falsehoods are not appropriate.
should
Look,
tell
her
yourself
face is
that.
covered up. You should tell yourself that.
Children. Them to design this.
Budget to set up a new program without a detailed
We worked with
plan,
them to design
budget.
this.
Excuse me, please.
Falsehoods are not appropriate in front of children.
You should tell yourself that.
You should tell yourself that. Yes.
In
You
sum,
hear the laughing in
education
the
is
background?
non-negotiable, and there are federal, state resources that, as a region, need to be maximized. So
enough.
just the way the 2-year Travis County efforts
Enough.
were incredibly.
Is that what she said?
So and there are federal, state resources that, as a region, need to be maximized. So
enough.
just the way the 2-year
Enough.
Travis County efforts were incredibly
We've worked
robust.
for 4 years. They did not have proof of
Stakeholder
concept. We've
engagement.
been running the programs for 4 years.
Can
They
we
have not even
please
started
stay
running them.
focused?
Judge, please,
We-
Commissioner, I apologize. Our rules don't generally apply to the 5 of you right now. But I do think it's very hard, both from the public's perspective and on the minutes.
Because
we need to have one
there's so
person
many
speaking at a
falsehoods
time.
and kids are here listening.
Yeah, we've listened
Our
to your
program ran for
falsehoods
4
the last
years.
hour.
Travis County
Your
did not have their
description of the
program
last
run.
hour has been full
Commissioner?
of inaccuracy.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Commissioner,
Ma'am.
Judge, one person at a time, and so Commissioner Briones has the
Thank
floor
you. If
right
I
now.
may finish my comments. In sum, the people deserve, if they're going to vote on something, it needs to be clear, detailed, transparent. What was a pilot
trying to stay
project
calm, this guy.
is not the same as instituting a
probably shaking.
permanent program. And if we're going to do something, we must do it right with deep expert, deep stakeholder engagement.
We did
That's
that.
2 years or plus, not 2 weeks.
4
So
years.
for those reasons, I will not be supporting this initiative, and I want to lean further on the federal and state government and the workforce board that they are well
Workforce
positioned
board, huh?
to be scaling and maximizing these critical services.
Sounds a little bit communistic,
And as a
but,
county, we need to double down
I don't know
and
the inner
maximize
workings of the city.
what we are legally
No.
required to deliver to you, which is public safety, public infrastructure, and public health. So this could be
Public
a both
infrastructure and public
but
health.
we don't even have the independent evaluation on the pilot. That will
security,
come next
yeah.
year. So as someone who's committed to
Police.
data-driven policy making, I would be happy to revisit this after deep, thoughtful, data-driven efforts that are
Chaplains.
robust.
Chaplains in the
And
police
so for that
force.
reason, I will not be supporting it.
This
Thank
is the
you.
80-page
doesn't
evaluation.
support- she's
Commissioner
not supporting the motion.
Ellis, I know you mentioned something this morning. I want to see if you wanted to bring it up.
We
I
got
call
2
for the
no's.
question.
Judge, a question's been called.
Yeah, there is
motion.
there is
I
no
call for a
question.
question.
I
There is
didn't
no
make
question.
a motion, but
I
I
did
do
make a
want to
motion.
say,
It's a point of
Commissioner
order.
Ellis,
You
did
can
have
call a
something to add?
question about
Question.
some.
There is no question.
Yes, there is.
I second
Yes,
it.
there
I
is.
second the call for question.
Judge,
There you
there's
seconds the
motion
call.
on, there's a
That's-
motion on the floor, the question's been called, so it needs a motion, and then if you have to see if there's a second, and then you have to take a vote.
So he seconded.
Okay.
That's, he's
So
explaining the rules of
so
quorum.
kids,
of
let
decorum.
me ask Commissioner Briones: is she yes or no?
Wait a second.
He's just yelling
Is
over
she yes
people.
or no? Are you yes or
This
no,
is
Commissioner
disgraceful.
Briones?
That's what was
Here's
going
the
in my mind.
80-page
It's like,
evaluation. Our
to
program
me,
has
it's
been
like
running
a judge should
successfully
not
for
be
4
acting in
years.
this way.
Travis
Point of
County
order,
didn't
Jay.
even run a program.
Judge, I'm sorry to interrupt you. A question has been called. You made a motion. We have to call for a second for that motion,
Said I took it back.
and then,
And now
and
she's on
then
her
a vote
phone.
has to be taken.
And she said she took it back.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna say I'm so disappointed, obviously. On behalf of the thousands of families in Harris County whose babies 0 to 4 will stop receiving crucial education, and to think those families and their children will lose access to childcare and education because of political decision-making and a refusal to trust the voters to decide this important issue, there's absolutely no reason why we can't simply ask the voters what they would like to see. The program has been evaluated. The offices
Come
have
on,
been
bring up
working
the
on this
kids.
for
They're
4 years.
cute.
I've
Come
been talking about a
on.
bond election since
They
2019.
know all about this stuff.
Unlike Travis County, we actually ran the program before putting it to the voters. We have been working with the Texas
Okay,
Workforce
when a-
As
Voice.
soon
When
as
a
you
motion
see
is
this
made
kid's
and
face,
it's
you're gonna
and
say
others.
yes to my bill.
And we have someone not.
It's a bill. I
Okay.
don't know. I guess
recognizing
it
the
is a
rules.
motion.
Let's just move on to the next item. That's all I have to say.
And he never got his
If you
question.
want to vote no in front of the kids, that's
Well,
for
Judge,
you. Yeah.
a motion has
He's
been made.
seeping
You have to call
with
for
anger.
a second. A question's been called on this. If there's no
They-
second.
She has no idea
didn't-
Robert's
I
Rules
didn't
of
make a
Order, and
motion.
she's the Harris
Seconded.
County judge. Like, what
what's
is
the motion?
happening?
I heard you make the motion.
No, I said
no
I
second.
didn't make a motion.
Okay, so
Now
are you
she's
pulling the motion back?
gaslighting
There's no
him.
motion?
I did not make
Classic.
the motion. I'm asking if my colleagues are yes or no for just asking the voters. Commissioner,
Point of
I'm
order.
yes. Commissioner Briones
okay.
is no. Commissioner Ramsey is no. Commissioner Garcia is no. Commissioner
Ask
Ellis
the
is
kids
no.
if they
Judge,
want
so
money
it's
for
it's
school.
11:51. I'd
You're
like
gonna
to
say
call
no
a
to
10-minute
these
break.
kids
Thank
for
you.
not giving them money for school? Monsters. That was wild. I hope it'd be sad to see more of it, I guess. But I mean, I just want to see what happens. Oh my goodness, calls for commissioner. This was probably a while back. That's all I'm gonna watch for now. This was 3 days ago. What is going on inside inside my city? That's so wild. I'm so curious. I'm probably gonna look more into this. And we'll see if there's interest from people for seeing it. If I continue to have interest for it, I do want to know the actual facts. But obviously, there's just been so much going on already. Anyway, so don't want to take on more on my plate than I need to, or want to, or whatever, So we'll see where this goes. If there's any more videos that pop up like that, we'll probably end up watching them because local politics are so interesting to me. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching. Y'all have a blessed day.